Shalom everyone, it's Tuesday and it's called Torah, and we will discuss today Parashat Korach. But prior to it, I would like to dedicate these few words of Divrei Torah for the zchut and for the Yeshua, for the salvation and redemption of Yaakov Naftali ben Rachel, Gilad Michael ben Bat Galim, and Eyal ben Iris Tshura, the three yeshiva students who were kidnapped by a terror organization last Thursday night. And I would like to ask everyone to please continue to say Tehillim, to say Psalms, to learn more Torah, to perform more kindness, so they will have the zchut to be redeemed and to come back home to their families. In our parasha, Parashat Korach, the Torah describes one of the most horrendous events where Korach and his gang basically conflicting and contradicting Moshe in the most disrespectful manner and created total destruction among the Jewish people. But there is something that I would like to highlight if you read carefully the narrative. At the beginning, the Torah describes that one of the leaders of this terrible dispute was On ben Pelet, a person from the tribe of Reuven. However, if you move forward in the Parsha and you see the consequences of that dispute and the punishment that God bestowed upon Korach and his friends, you see that On ben Pelet is not mentioned anymore. Where was he? Our sages picked on it immediately and they asked the question, where is he? At the beginning of the Parsha, he is one of the main 3-4 leaders who went against Moshe. But when it came to the punishment, he's not there. Where is he? Our sages provides us a tremendous insight to this question. Our sages said that when Korach, and the next morning, after he disputed Moshe during day 1, at nighttime, he had a meeting and he told all the people involved, tomorrow morning I'm going to come and pick you up and we will go to the town center and we will dispute Moshe publicly. In the morning when Korach came along, On ben Pelet's wife went out of the tent and she uncovered her hair and she went out of the tent, and when Korach saw her, he says, "Oh, I'm not going into the tent." And he basically left the tent, and On ben Pelet did not go to the town center. Basically, his wife saved him. But we obviously need to ask the question, what did she tell him that stopped him from going by himself? Our sages says the following. On ben Pelet's wife told him, "My dear husband, I don't understand you. Why would you like to join Korach? What kind of a benefit you will have from it? It's not because I like Moshe. I don't like him. But if Korach will win, he will be the head of the tribe of Levi, not you. He will probably appoint whoever he wants to. So you will have zero benefit. So why would you like to be involved in a fight that you will have zero gain?" And when On ben Pelet heard it, he says to her, "You know, my wife, you know what you're talking about. You are right, you are correct. But I promised Korach that I will go with him." So she said to him at night, "Don't worry, I'll take care of it." And in the morning, she went out. She uncovered her hair, and basically Korach had to move away. I want to ask a question. I don't understand On ben Pelet. What his wife told him was very simple, was very obvious. Korach wanted to be the head of the tribe of Levi. And you know what? There is only one head, not two. So what did we think that On ben Pelet had in mind joining Korach? It was obvious he will have zero gain. So what does he have in his mind that we don't know? The answer for that is very simple. And it's so true. Sometimes, When you are involved with a fight, when you are involved with a query, when you are involved in disputes and politics, you don't even think about the basic question. What's the gain? Leave the fact that it's not good to be involved with fights and disputes like that. But there is no gain. And as we all know, sometimes people fight with each other and they don't even remember what was the cause for it. And even more so, there is no gain in the fight. That's what On Ben Pellet's wife was able to infiltrate and to basically put in her husband's mind. What are you doing? Take a step back, analyze the situation and see. There is nothing there for you. Why would you want to be involved with that? I think the message for us is so important. Sometimes, maybe in a family, in a community, between friends, we don't see exactly eye to eye on the same subject. We can differ from each other. We can maybe even go into a fight, but the wisdom is not to escalate it, so it becomes something that you cannot contain. But in addition to it is, even if it raised to the level that it's really escalated, be able and be smart to stop, reevaluate, and think to yourself, what was the reason for it? And what is the gain? And if you don't remember the reason and you have no gain, just stop it. Just let's talk to each other. Let's create some harmony instead of fights. We all know that the unity of the Jewish people is the strongest tool and the strongest ability that we have to overcome our enemies. Let's be united for the sake of the 3 yeshiva students, the 3 of our children, all of us. Let's get united and overcome our challenges. Thank you.